You and I spin around, put you in my dust, then bang, bang, down, down, then it's my desire going for the win. Tomorrow it's mine. You better run. Don't wait, here I come, no. The fuel in my fire won't run dry. Burns bright, and you better hide. I came for a fight, yeah. Until tomorrow is mine. Don't miss me too much. You awoke me, unleashed the fire in my heart. I will dance and I'll defeat them through the light and the dark. Your mistake was crimson lights the sky, the birds still asleep, like a dream it shines from heaven's safe keep. Children's songs we sung, as soft as the breeze in this fields our home. I long for those days. I call out these prayers to the sky, heavy with thought. See your face. I carry these memories inside, thoughts of a soul colored by love. See me grow wings and fly high. Passions will die down below. I burn in the basin of fire. Watchers look on as they dance in the merciless sky. Watching me, watching you.
Time for an ad break.
Hey, how's it going? No, we just got here. Fuck you, React Bot.
Ochimart is first.
Thank you for the first. Now, I got a collectible guide. Jeff Yard. Start of stage 2, you say? Okay. Sub Santa, thank you for the lurk. There's 12 chapters in this game. I just realized that the game wasn't unmuted. Apologies. There we go. So you can hear the voice acting.
Salvation
Green flag.
rides a swift steed.
Hope everyone's doing well.
What happened here?
We were beset. A vampire.
A single vampire wreaks such carnage?
It was the fiend from Bosgard Pass. The winged devil.
The winged devil is dead. Take courage. Raziel, cut out his heart!
Right ahead, brothers. Make sure the stronghold is secure.
Where is she now?
I know not. She disappeared into a sudden mist, but not before maiming so many. She had but 2 words on her lips as she cut off our right hands.
Speak them.
One was Raziel. The other was revenge.
Oh
What have
no.
I done wrong? Audrin's progeny still thrives.
I'm doing okay, Jeff.
Look, Raziel! Do you see it? Death. Death is coming for me. Behold, its ashes skin. My time expires.
Okay, goodbye, Randy.
The Blue Demon. Janos Audrin had the wisdom to save you from me, but you rushed to abandon that pardon? Is this why you give chase, Blue Demon? Do you presume to take my prize? Very well. Come and claim the Black Heart if you dare.
Oh my god. Raziel telling Raziel to come? Get away from me. Oh, Jesus. What? Okay. Oh. Oh. Can I slash the ice? No, wait. Oh, wait. Yes, we can. This is gonna not stop slashing. Fuck. I don't remember this in Soul Reaver 2. Shit. That was kind of a dick move. Oh. Ellen added an achievement for finding mommy? What? Who's Ellen?
To arms, brothers! The Blue Demon is at our doorstep. Let all who can still wield a sword answer your duty.
Come to take your revenge, demon.
Oh.
Back to hell with you.
This is new. This just came out a couple weeks ago, Jeffy. The start of the stage. Oh, there we go. It's very controversial. Oh. Cal, have you dressed up as a baby and had NPCs call you mommy yet? You're a lot cleaner, Jeff. You're so fresh and so clean. And so cute. Marbs. Thank you for the lurk. Hope your Pokemon are well. Inside a wall next to the training dummy. That seems like it'll be hard to miss. I make everyone dirty.
Have you come to reclaim the monster's black heart? You'll have to get through us first.
Hey, Victus. There's no enemies, so I don't know why there's health pickups. Thank you for shouting, doing the shout-outs to sub.
Get back to the pit you crawled from, demon!
Inside a box at the top of a platform. Oh my god. And there's no collectibles in the next level? I love to see it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. There we go.
Lord Mobius, I see Tyrell has returned your staff. It served its purpose well, but a new creature assaults us now. It wields a fiery blade unlike any I've seen.
A curious thing, is it not? It slinks between worlds, neither living nor truly dead. A remnant of some cursed fate, best left unspoken.
Is that Richard Doyle? Like, did they get hit? Because he kind of sounds like Richard Doyle, older Richard Doyle, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, no, they got Richard Doyle back. That's cool. Kirsty.
It fights with purpose.
It is driven by vengeance, Raziel. That creature was once a vampire, bound by the ancient hatred against the very order you serve.
We first encountered it near the cliffs. We gave chase, keeping our distance. And at the end of its path, we found Janos Audron.
How fitting. The creature that now hunts you led you on your most sacred kill. Fate delights in such cruel symmetry.
Enjoy the sleeps, Jeff.
Perhaps fate
Thank you for
has
stopping by.
miscalculated. I do not fall so easily.
Your courage serves you well,
I can fix her.
but steel yourself. Your brothers lie slain, and the storm draws near. Now, give me my prize.
Simultaneously, Vorador's in here killing a bunch of people.
I cut it from the winged devil's chest myself.
You have done well, Raziel. I am pleased.
Okay, goodbye, Mobius.
So, Vampire, here we are. You've destroyed my brethren, and now you've come for me. But you'll find I'm not such easy prey. I don't want to kill you, but I will if I must. Return the heart to me, and we can end this now. So, you've come to avenge that filthy parasite and reclaim his foul heart. You're a righteous fiend, aren't you? Apparently I am.
I like how he is trying to make the voices sound different, but goddamn, Michael Bell sounds so old now.
No, Vampire, this is where it ends. But you won't be leaving this room. Now, let's finish this. I'll make it mercifully quick. As you did for Janos. No, that beast had eluded us for far too long. It would have been a great shame to end him too quickly. It's ironic, really. The great Janos Audron turned out to be no challenge at all. Thanks to you. Did you hear his cowardly screams when I tore that black heart out of his carcass? Your time's up, Butcher. Justice has come.
Oh, shit. He hits hard, but the AI is not too bright. Oh no!
I renounce you.
Bleh. You did! And Soul Reaver 2 was so good. Although, you know what, Cal? Soul Reaver 2 needed more block puzzles.
Ever vigilant, Raven. Your gaze never strays far. It's done. Raziel is gone. And the Heart of Darkness, lost to time.
Perhaps now you can unshackle yourself from this folly and return to the path we began together.
Whatever you say, Hobo.
Not while there's still a whisper of hope. You said Kain might hold the key, but his knowledge could guide me.
Yeah.
Then that is where I go next.
Cal, isn't 8 hours of booty puzzles the game you're currently playing since you have thought vampires? You're just slapping, tickling that booty. Apparently there's no collectibles in this chapter, so.
Where have you cast me now, Kai? Does Kain exist in this sliver of history?
I did not guide you to this place, child. You were drawn here by threads beyond my reach. But the path is not unfamiliar. You have been here before. This is a Nosgoth cleansed of vampires. The Sarafan are no more. Your brother is long dead. The humans hold dominion now. And Kain endures, a god among mortals.
Hell, you love thoughtly ways.
Broods.
Can you quote that? Por favor.
To the west, seek the pillars.
I want to brood.
Something here feels different, Kai.
You are perceptive as ever. Yes, child, you are unbound.
Unbound?
Mobius is dead, and with his death, the curse that yoked your soul to his will has unraveled.
We're gonna explain this
Mobius
curse
is
thing.
Dead? Then I am free?
Yes, free.
How? How did this come to pass?
It was Kain. He slayed the Time Streamer, and in that act, the weave of your torment came undone. By the ticking of mortal clocks, Mobius fell centuries past. But you, adrift in the recursive churn of fate, feel the breaking only now. The endlessness of Mobius's time prison has cast you between the shattered epochs of Nosgoth for millennia. Perhaps you should offer Kain your gratitude for ending this. His ego may find such flattery agreeable.
He'll be fine.
Gratitude? No. I may be cut from Mobius's strings, but that does not make the blade my ally. Kain now remains my only chance to reach Matthias. Should he refuse me?
And if he does?
Then I will kill him.
Oh, good fucking luck.
Kain does not succumb to death, child. He bestows it. Proceed carefully.
Good fucking luck. I'm gonna go kill Kain. Yeah, okay, sure.
Not since the age of Janos Audron have winged vampires walked this land. Strange. A remnant of Vorador's cabal, perhaps.
Simon Templeman sounds so old.
Curiosity has granted you a reprieve from death. For now. Approach.
I have come seeking a favor.
A favor? How tedious. You tread dangerous ground with your presumption.
Not presumption, Lord Kain. Desperation.
What is the source of this desperation?
The desire to right a wrong.
Swords and teeth are sufficient enough for that.
It is said you have the power to weave time's tapestry according to your whims.
I'm not Mobius. The threads of fate are delicate, but go on, I'm intrigued. For the moment.
Long ago, a Sarafan killed my lover. I would see him restored.
You would do better to find a new, less pathetic paramour.
All right. I may not be really digging the writing of this for the most part. In the game itself, I don't like, but I like this line. I like this line quite a bit. That's very Kain. Bill, thank you for the Pepsi, man. How's it going, you cutie?
I did not come seeking your counsel on matters of the heart.
Hey, if I'm Humanity 7, do I have to make degradation checks for being a drug mule? I don't know. Maybe.
No, you seek a paradox. That is no small matter. Yet you speak as though you understand the dangers. Tell me, did Vorador send you here? Did he tell you what befell him the first time I dared to re-stitch time's threads?
Doing okay, Vale. I too am existing.
Let him believe you are one of Vorador's. He won't trust you otherwise.
Yes, Vorador told me.
You are correct, Vale.
Did he now? And a rare trust? Was your comprehension of his words just as uncommon?
I understood enough to seek you out.
Hal, can you quote that?
You've earned a sliver more of my patience. You call time a tapestry. If that is so, then the loom insists on its own great design.
I want to throw panties. I am adding Ellen to my wish list now. Doesn't say anything about it being horror related, but I'm adding it to my wish list so I can potentially throw panties. It's a successor to a roguelike RPG, Alona? What? This doesn't look like the game you're talking about. Is this it? If it's not it, I'm gonna cry.
The loom will come along to my way of thinking. Teach me about paradoxes, Kain.
Well, you need 2 Soul Reavers.
What would you give me in exchange?
Isn't my gratitude enough?
Fuck no.
Only fools accept thanks as payment.
Tell him of the tomb of the Sarafan, where your brother lies in eternal slumber. Reveal its location. Plant the seed that he might raise Raziel and the others there to reforge the fallen Sarafan as his servants. Let Nosgoth see that even the hallowed dead bend the knee to Kain.
Fuck you, game. Fuck you, game. No.
Why?
It will be a spectacle of his supremacy, and for you, another chance at vengeance.
Do you truly believe he will accept such a bargain?
There is but one way to
Fuck
know.
you, game.
I will tell you the location of a tomb where Sarafan Inquisitors lie.
What use to me are dust and bones?
Resurrected, they will make powerful servants and magnificent symbols of your strength. Even the mightiest of the Sarafan are subject to your will.
Curious. Tell me then, where is this tomb?
Hiding in plain sight. Surely you have seen it, yet you deemed the interred dead of little consequence. To find it, journey west beyond the pillars, toward the Lake of Tears. Within the canyons, cut into the walls of the cliffs, you'll find the sepulchre. There, your new servants wait.
An intriguing vision. Perhaps I will pursue it.
Now, to your end of this bargain.
You're a persistent one, aren't you? Very well.
Or is he gonna kill her?
A paradox is not something I can simply tell you. To grasp its true nature, the threads that both bind time and unravel it, you must first prove yourself worthy. Do you even understand the ground beneath you? The history etched into Nosgoth's bones?
Nosgoth's boner? It's Ariel, it's Anna Gunn.
So, the spectre stirs from her vigil. I did not summon you, Ariel.
No, Kain. You summon no one. You command or you destroy. But not today. I felt her presence. This one, she trembles the very marrow of Nosgoth.
Hey, Cal, Ariel doesn't sound old. Gino, this takes place in the timeline of everything. It starts pre-Soul Reaver, during the events of Soul Reaver 2. And now we're post-Blood Omen. Well, Anna Gunn is like, I think, maybe 50, 60? She's not like 70. Like Templeman. Yeah, she's only 57. Simon Templeman is like... Simon Templeman is 72. Michael Bell is 87. And Richard Doyle is... He has no birth date listed, so we don't know. Yeah. I'll tell you bits and bobs about it off stream, Gino, but this game is kind of a tire fire.
Child, all emerge from their mother's womb carrying the twin scents of promise and failure. It is not often long before one odor predominates. You remain indeterminate, and this has intrigued me. So let us test the weight of your purpose.
And narratively, it's a bigger tire fire.
Let us play a game, you and I. Each of these pillars once bore a guardian, until the circle was shattered. Answer my riddles, and with each truth, I shall tell you what became of them.
Actually, she does sound a little older. I mean, it makes sense, it's 20 years later, but still. But it's not, like, as drastic as Templeman, or definitely not as drastic as Mobius and Michael Bell.
Play her game. See where it leads. I'll remain close should the need arise.
Odd. Another voice speaks through your talisman, yet I hear only the echo, not the words. If we are to proceed, it must fall silent.
I understand. Be still, Kai. I'll call for you when this is done.
And who are these other two voice actors? Lalith's voice actress is Elsie Lovelock. I haven't heard of her. Kai is Darren DePaul. What the fuck? I recognize that name. Isn't he in Overwatch? In Spider-Man? Isn't he Reinhardt? Yeah, he's J. Jonah Jameson in Spider-Man 2, which means he's Reinhardt in Overwatch. Okay, so Kai is Darren DePaul. I know him. I don't know Elise Lovelock off the top of my head. Apparently she's in the Iron Lung movie. She was in something called Bye Sweet Carol, which I've never heard of. She was additional voices in Borderlands 4. She's in Broken Lore Low. I think I played the demo for that, but I don't recall if the demo had any voice acting or not. Oh, she's Lucy in Zenless Zone Zero. So I think she's mostly like a newer voice actress. Apparently she's in V Rising. Oh, she was in Hunipop 2 Double Date, Cal. It was Abia. I'm just trying to figure out if there's like something major that I recognize her from. Like something that really, really, really stands out. But I don't think so. Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
As you will. Good luck, Lady of Thornlatch.
Oh, 100 Line Defense. I haven't played that. I like this art style. It's very PS1-y. I have not watched Digimon, no. And Marbs, if you're unfamiliar...
The first to fall, his love defiled.
Ariel
Logic
here.
Forsaken in fury wild. Where thought is weapon and madness reigns, what pillar bears the mentalist's chains?
Ariel here is Skylar White from Breaking Bad.
Naprapta, my beloved, guardian of the mind pillar. When I was slain, grief shattered his mind, and madness followed. At the first hint of gain, Kain took Naprapta's head without hesitation, quick to kill, as always. The mentalist was the first to fall, and he did not fall alone. She tore the veil twixt realms unseen, let demons walk where men had been, where space distorts and forms betray. What pillar warps the world this way?
Voices a character that has the same birthday as you from 100 Line Defense. One of the voices in Wuthering Waves. Oh, okay, cool.
Azimith, guardian of dimension. She opened the veil and welcomed demons into Nosgoth's heart. Kain chose her as his serpentine blade's first taste. One merciless strike, nothing more. To him, her death was merely a step on his path.
I mean, you were kind of egging Kain on, Ariel, to be fair.
A knight in chains, his oath betrayed, in fire and steel his penance paid. Where battle burns and peace must bend, what pillar wills the war to end? Malak the Damned, once the guardian of conflict, bound by oath and fire. Cursed by Mortanius for an ancient failure. Now his
I don't know how long it was
soul
muted.
is chained to his armor, enslaved for eternity.
Well, assuming this game doesn't kill the franchise again.
He wore the wild, a beast in thought.
She's in good company.
By root and flame his
Elise,
power
I mean.
wrought. Where verdant life and death entwine, what pillar binds this worldly line? Bane, guardian of nature, a force of wilderness and fury. Twisted by Naprapta's insanity, he became something monstrous. Kain called Bane like a rabid beast, as though death were his cure for everything.
Ariel, I don't know why you're being so pissy about Kain killing all the Guardians, considering the fact that you're the one who told him to do it.
The mirror cracked, yet none could see the binding thread of destiny. Undying choice, immortal shame. Which pillar holds the world in frame? Balance, my own pillar, my purpose. Stolen from me the moment Mobius set his plan in motion, and Kain refused the sacrifice. He was offered a choice. One life for all of Nosgoth. Kain chose himself. She burned with light no flesh could keep, a waking storm that would not sleep, where power coils and sparks take form. Which pillar births both life and storm?
Chad, I'm gonna be honest, I prefer this art style, this like fake PS1 art style, to the pixel art.
Jewel. She was ill-suited for the burden she bore. Corrupted like the rest, then struck down by Kain, of course. He never considered what it meant to slay, only that it was necessary to his mission. He spoke of fate with serpent tongue.
Mobius.
A future sold, a past undone, where ages twist and truths are lies. Which pillar breaks what never dies? Mobius, the time streamer, a deceiver always. He betrayed the circle, but believed he was serving a greater purpose. And Kain? He danced to Mobius's tune, then killed him for the melody. Time has a cruel sense of irony. He shaped the world with fevered hand, where stone could melt and air could stand. Sculpt the water to look like men, before this fire makes it flow again. Anacroth, the alchemist, he twisted the elements to his will, sculpting matter as though he were a god. But even gods fall. He raised the lifeless, yet could not rest.
Mortanius.
A soul enslaved within its flesh, where endings feed what lies beneath. Which pillar crowns the Lord of Sleep? Mortanius, my murderer, and yet not my true enemy. He bore the pillar of death, and in time, death consumed him. He raised Kain, gave him purpose, and set this entire tragedy in motion. And Kain, ungrateful to the last, repaid him with a blade. The cycle ends where it began, in blood and betrayal. You see now, don't you? The cost of bargain struck in darkness. Kain will not guide you. He will use you as he used us all. Still, You answered true. There may yet be hope in you. Go carefully, child.
Okay. Okay, goodbye.
I've completed Ariel's game. Now give me what I came for.
The true riddle begins to stir behind those eyes. A paradox. Fledgling is not a law. It is the defiance of
He said
one.
defiance.
A fracture where truth and lie walk hand in hand. I've seen such wounds open in the fabric of time. I do not understand them, but I suspect more than I should.
Well, so far there's been 2 paradoxes throughout the entirety of the franchise, I think. Maybe 3. Maybe 3? I don't know. But they all involve 2 Soul Reavers.
A fracture? One where Matthias might yet live? Tell me how to break time, as you once did.
I ain't giving you my sword.
When I struck down William the Just centuries ago, his blade clashed
Yeah, here we go.
with mine. The same blade, across time, past and present, colliding in one impossible moment. The paradox was born not from movement, but from overlap. 2 truths, mutually exclusive, yet momentarily the same.
Another riddle. If I could travel through time, I wouldn't need a paradox at all.
I mean, you can.
Your thoughts crawl where they should fly. A paradox is not conjured by motion alone. It need not arrive draped in the trappings of the future. The present drags the past behind it like a shadow. Remain still long enough, and time itself may rise to confront you, unbidden.
You know, even though I'm not that big of a fan of the dialogue and he sounds older, Simon Templeman is still killing it.
Always these half-truths. What is it you see, Kain? What lies beneath your suspicions? Why should I trust a word you say?
Because he's the franchise protagonist.
You shouldn't, yet here you are.
What are you doing?
Curious. I meant to strike you down, but the Reaver, it refused.
Uh-huh. Sure.
You really are the tyrant your reputation promised.
Tyrant? Champion? Those are words for poets. I seek only what serves Nosgoth, and to achieve that, I do what must be done. You may be bound to my fate in ways neither of us yet grasp.
So, Gino, she's a Lilith. She was introduced in the Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver comic that was kickstarted recently. The Dead Shall Rise. She's Raziel's previously unmentioned sister. And she is a gigantic controversial figure within Ascendance and the Dead Shall Rise. And is not because necessarily she exists, but because of the fact of the writing. We've already seen bits and bobs of it scattered throughout, and it's really, really fucking annoying. Instead of her having kind of like her own agency and her own character development and whatnot, they've kind of plopped her into the narrative and made her like the origin of a bunch of the important, impactful story moments and decisions throughout the entirety of the franchise. Like just now, at the start of this scene, the start of this chapter, you remember how in Soul Reaver, you know, Raziel finds out that Kain resurrected
the Seraphan warriors to be his vampire lieutenants, and Kain is like, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies even closer. But it's also implied that not only on top of, keeping your enemies closer, he specifically did this as part of the fact that, like, it's part of his grand fucking scheme of trying to, like, break fate and break destiny and, like, give people free will and everything like that. And it's all this big fucking 4D chess plan Kain has. Yeah, that's all gone apparently, and now it's she told him, hey, why don't you resurrect the dead Seraphan to be your vampire lieutenants? And it's like, bro. Vale, more like, instead of needs to explain every tiny detail, it's more like let's give everybody else's agency and decision making to this brand new character. And her quest for revenge, we've already figured out why she wants revenge. Her revenge was she wanted to kill Raziel, her brother. But her entire quest for revenge, like, we didn't see the inciting incident. The game just starts and expects you to know who she is and expects you to know who this other character they introduced named Key is. No fucking introduction. The game just expects you to know who she is. Don't see the inciting incident. It's just explained to you. Where apparently sometime 15 years before the start of Ascendance, so 15 years before Raziel's death in Soul Reaver 2, human Raziel's death in Soul Reaver 2, her village was attacked by vampires, which also killed her parents. And I mean, maybe those are two separate incidences. I don't know. Either way, her boyfriend got turned into a vampire because now, according to this game, vampirism is spread via bites, even though that's never been a thing in this franchise. And her vampire boyfriend was biting her wrist and was killing her, and Raziel, to save her, decapitated the vampire boyfriend, which in turn cut off her hand. And I guess she was too stupid to realize that her boyfriend was a vampire killing her, so she's pissed off that her brother killed her lover. And it's like, my dude, this entire quest for revenge falls flat on its face. It's falling flat on its face, like right from the get-go. Depending on the context, Marbs, it could be, I could understand being pissed off, but just, I would like to see the incident as opposed to just it being explained to me way after the fact, and I'm like, bruh. Like, this is a franchise that typically deals with revenge, and there's usually some super secret ulterior motive, like, that's kind of like, I'm not sure if you're like super familiar with the franchise as a whole, so apologies, Marbs, if you are familiar with Legacy of Kain, but like both Blood Omen and Soul Reaver have the same idea of like a character getting fucked up and then going on a quest for revenge and kind of stumbling into something bigger, but it's usually like the player is kept in the dark from like knowing stuff. Like at the start of Blood Omen, you're playing as human Kain, and you just happen to be in some random town, and when you step out of a bar, a whole bunch of bandits pop out and they just murder the ever-loving fuck out of you. So you die, and you then find yourself resurrected as a vampire from some necromancer. And you go like, okay, I'm gonna go get revenge on the people who killed me. And you do that really quickly, only to be told they were just the instruments of your death. They weren't the mastermind of your death. So it leads you on this whole big quest for revenge, which also ties into this whole thing of trying to save the land from like corruption and shit like that. It's genuinely well written, and you're like learning shit. So it's like it starts off small, and then Soul Reaver, for example, you play as Raziel. It's like 1,000 years after the events of Blood Omen, and he's one of Kain's vampire lieutenants in like a post-apocalyptic Nosgoth, which like humans are like on the outs, and vampires kind of reign supreme, right? And Kain is basically this seemingly tyrannical despot, right? And you know what? Instead of explaining it, I'm just going to show the goddamn opening cinematic of Soul Reaver 1, because real talk, the opening cinematic of Soul Reaver 1 is probably one of the, if not the best opening cinematic on the original PlayStation. It's so good. Even though I'm going to get copyright cucked for it. Yeah, here we go. It's so good. It's so good. And it'll showcase it and explain it way better than I ever fucking could. It's so good.
Kain is deified. The clans tell tales of him. Few know the truth. He was mortal once, as were we all. However, his contempt for humanity drove him to create me and my brethren. I am Raziel, firstborn of his lieutenants. I stood with Kain and my brethren at the dawn of the Empire.
Why is this so janky? Like why would you upload it and it's like so... There we go. This is much smoother. Okay.
And at the dawn of the Empires, I stood with Kain and my brethren at the dawn of the Empire. I have served him a millennium. Over time, we became less human and more divine. Kain would enter the state of change and emerge with a new gift. Some years after the Master, our evolution would follow. Until I had the honor of surpassing my lord. For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony. There was only one possible outcome. My eternal damnation. I, Raziel, was to suffer the fate of traitors and weaklings, and burn forever in the bowels of the lake of the dead. Cast him in. Tumbling, burning with white-hot fire, I plunged into the depths of the abyss. Unspeakable pain, relentless agony. Time ceased to exist. Only this torture and a deepening hatred of the hypocrisy that damned me to this hell. An
It's
eternity
so
passed,
good.
and my torment receded, bringing me back from the precipice of madness. The descent had destroyed me, yet I lived.
So it's like right from the get-go, you know why Raziel wants revenge. He's pissed. He was fucking murdered. He had the bones of his wings ripped out. It's like exceptional. It's exceptional. And you know what? Just because we're here, fuck it. Soul Reaver 2 opening cinematic, because it's also good.
At last. I must say I'm disappointed in your progress. I imagined you'd be here sooner. Tell me, did it trouble you to murder your brothers?
Did it trouble you when you ordered me into the abyss?
Eternity is relentless, Raziel. When I first stole into this chamber centuries ago, I did not fathom the true power of knowledge. To know the future, Raziel. To see its paths and streams tracing out into the infinite. As a man, I could never contain such forbidden truths. But each of us is so much more than we once were. Do you not feel with all your soul how we have become like gods? As such, are we not indivisible? As long as a single one of us stands, we are legion. Our futures are predestined. Mobius foretold mine eons ago. We each play out the parts fate has written for us. Free will is an illusion.
I found the tomb of Sarafan, Kain. How could you profane a priest by turning him into a vampire?
How could I not? One must keep his friends close, Raziel, and his enemies even closer. Who better to serve me than those whose passion transcends all notions of good and evil?
The Sarafan were saviors, defending Nazgul from the corruption that we represent. My eyes are open, Kain. I find no nobility in the unlife you rudely forced on my unwilling corpse.
You may have uncovered your past, but you know nothing of it. You think the Sarafan were noble, altruistic? Oh, don't be simple. Their agenda was the same as ours. You nearly had me, Raziel. But this is not where or how it ends. Fate promises more twists before this drama unfolds completely.
And here's the kicker, Marbs. Kain isn't the bad guy. Kain is Raziel's antagonist, and he did terrible, terrible fucking things to him. But he's not the real antagonist. He's actually a protagonist who is doing insane 4D chess type shit to take down the real enemy.
Redeemer and destroyer.
Like, there's so much nuance in this franchise. It's
and soul. Welcome to your destiny.
It's incredible. Like the writing in Soul Reaver 1 and Soul Reaver 2 and Defiance and even Blood Omen 1 is exceptional. There's so much nuance and shades of gray and like layers upon layers upon layers upon layers upon layers. Yes, he was Pius Augustus in Eternal Darkness, and he is also the Fury in MGS3, and he is Old Big Boss in MGS4. But it's like layers upon layers upon layers, where it's like, it starts off as a simple revenge story, and then it spirals into something much deeper and much more complicated and everything like that. And you realize you're like this small cog in a wheel. So to have a new entry in the franchise, which is famous for its depictions of its protagonists being wronged and going on a quest for revenge, and your entry is, we're not going to show it, we're just going to kind of half-assed explain it to you after the fact, and we're going to give you the full context of it immediately. It just feels, it doesn't feel good. It's kind of not great. I would highly recommend playing the franchise, Marbs. The whole thing is on, if you have PlayStation, whole thing is on PlayStation. And if you have PC, the whole thing is on PC. If you don't have PlayStation or PC, then you cannot really play Blood Omen or Blood Omen 2. But you can still play Soul Reaver, because Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remastered. I think this is on Switch as well. I think. And I want to say Defiance Remastered is also on Switch. So that's 3 out of the 6 games. And then also the brand new one is also on multiple platforms as well. The only 2 that are trapped to PC and PlayStation is Blood Omen and Blood Omen 2. Because they haven't been remastered yet. Yes, Blood Omen 1 is on GOG, it is not on Steam. But the entire franchise is on GOG, and then on Steam, the entire franchise except for Blood Omen 1 is on Steam. It's so good. Blood Omen, to give you an idea on like how they play, Marbs, Blood Omen 1 kind of plays like A Link to the Past, where it's like a top-down dungeon crawler sort of exploration sort of thing. It's very inspired by Zelda. And Soul Reaver, and to some extent Soul Reaver 2, is very much inspired by Ocarina of Time. Soul Reaver 2 is more linear than Soul Reaver 1. Soul Reaver 1 is a little more open-ended. And then Blood Omen 2 is more action-focused. That kind of was the black sheep of the franchise until this brand new game came out. And then Legacy of Kain Defiance, that was the last game in the series until this came out, and that kind of plays more, it's completely linear, and it plays kind of more, way more action-focused, something like a proto-God of War, proto-Devil May Cry, even though this Defiance came out after Devil May Cry, but it did come out before God of War. But the franchise is known, really, really well known, for exceptional writing, exceptional voice acting. Also, fun fact, Marbs, the lead writer and creative director on 3 of the 6 games is Amy Hennig, who later went on to work at Naughty Dog and create the Uncharted franchise. And she created Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. She is one of my game dev heroes, and her work on Legacy of Kain is the reason why I was even remotely interested in Uncharted in the first place. Like, she's incredible. I love her. Like, she Blood Omen 1 is exceptionally well written. That was done by Silicon Knights. But the writing in, like, Soul Reaver 2 through Defiance is fan-fucking-tastic. It is incredible. She does exceptional work. So like the standard, That's kind of like one of the reasons why a lot of Legacy of Kain fans are really critical of this particular game, is because the bar is set so astronomically high, while we and our expectations for anything new, unless it involved Amy Hennig, are pretty low. Because we've had 20 years of this franchise is basically dead. We just kind of would be happy with a new game with decent writing. So when they kind of really shit the bed and start crowbarring in a shit ton of retcons and plot holes and continuity errors just to fit in a new protagonist, it kind of pissed off everybody. we're not opposed to a new protagonist, because it's like, no, it's been 20 years. The voice cast is really old. Some of them are dead. The best way for the franchise to move forward is with a new protagonist, right? Like the guy who's voicing Kain, he's like 72 now, so he's really old. The guy who voices Raziel, Marbs, he's 87. So yeah, it's like, yeah, and these characters are like so iconic that a lot of people can't even imagine people replacing them voice acting wise. It's like Tony J, who sadly passed away after Defiance came out. He voiced the Elder God. Tony J, like that's another thing too. Marbs. If you're familiar with Disney's Hunchback of Notre Dame, Frollo, the antagonist of Notre Dame, is the major antagonist of Soul Reaver 1 and 2 and Defiance. Judge Frollo's voice actor voices the main antagonist of Soul Reaver 1, 2, and Defiance. And he's so good. He's so good. He was also in Blood Omen 1, voicing a completely different character. Yeah, like whenever newer people, newer gamers talk about how older video games only had bad voice acting and they like show Resident Evil, everybody's just like, no, look at Blood Omen, look at Soul Reaver. The writing and voice acting in Legacy of Kain has been exceptional since day one. And another bit of interesting trivia too, Michael Bell, who I mentioned is 87, the guy who voices Raziel, he's been working as a voice actor for so long. He was a voice actor on the original Smurfs cartoon from like the 70s. Like, it's incredible. It's incredible. I love this series, and I'm very disappointed in this game so far.
This bargain is hollow. I endured your trials, your posturing, your riddles, and all I receive is an attempted execution. I've earned more than this.
And no disrespect to Alayla's voice actress. She's doing a good job here. Just I want the writing to be better. That's all I care about. I want the writing to be better. I wanted Alayla to be a good character.
You want payment? Then take it.
You would give it to me?
Oh, bullshit, no. No, you would not do that,
Let
Kain.
us see what happens.
Bullshit. I call bullshit. Kinda look like she's giving him a handy.
I don't understand.
You mean Blood Omen
but
2, Gino.
There's something else. Something is screaming inside me.
Blood Omen 1 is a hood classic.
Take it.
That said, the majority of the fandom prefers Blood Omen 2 to Ascendance, even though the majority of the fandom doesn't like Blood Omen 2.
Fascinating. pity, but not of failure. You've seen more tonight than most glimpse in a lifetime, and yet the shape of it all still eludes you. We will meet again, that much I'm sure. If time still bows to fate, it will choose the hour when you see a paradox for what it truly is. Until then, I have Sarafan to raise from their graves.
Only if you're playing it on original hardware, Gino. Only if you're playing it on original hardware. You can circumvent the long load times, I believe, with the PC version with, I think, a mod and also an emulation. I think the PS5 version as well, I think. Don't quote me on that, though. Also, wait a minute, what was that? Was that... Blood Omen 1, yeah, it does have the loading, it does have bad load times on original hardware. But the game is still really, really good. Complete Chapter 5 is, I thought this was... Oh, I see. Okay. I know what that is. Alright, yeah, that's a different trophy entirely. Oh my god, we're playing as Kain. Also, the game didn't pause when I looked, so half my health was gone, because HP drain in this game is fucking nonsense. Okay. Upon reaching a checkpoint, a special ability to reach the platform on the left. Got it. It is top-down, yes. I love Blood Omen 1. The writing is fantastic.
Bleed, beast, and be forgotten!
All good. Kain can still do the suck from a distance. Kain, okay, at least Kain, at least they, okay, so they didn't forget that. It's just Alalith can't do it for some reason. But yeah, if you're watching this stream and you've never played a Legacy of Kain game before, I do highly recommend the franchise. Especially, you know, Soul Reaver 1, 2, and Defiance. Do it. After passing a checkpoint and starting to climb, drop onto the first pit and break the wall. Okay. This franchise deserves so much better. So much better. It's been neglected for so long, Chad. So long. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. Like, Defiance came out in, like, what, 2003, I think? And then it was just dead for so long. After dropping down from the wooden bridge, head left. I'm trying to get all the collectibles to kind of mitigate replay. Hey, cut it out. Like, Kain is one of my favorite protagonists in the history of the medium. Slash favorite anti-heroes. Slash favorite antagonists, because he's an antagonist in Soul Reaver 1. But it's like, it's there's so much nuance. There's so much nuance, dude. I love it. And I love Raziel. Raziel did nothing wrong, or at least Vampire Raziel did nothing wrong. Human Raziel did plenty wrong. Human Raziel's kind of an asshole. And the other thing too about this game is that
those who know,
the bad writing sucks, obviously. Oh, there we go. But like maybe at least gameplay could have been really good. And the idea of like a Castlevania playing Legacy of Kain game is a really cool idea. I think that could work either as a Metroidvania or as a classic style Castlevania game. It's just this game feels really half-baked. Gameplay wise, it feels very rudimentary. Level design is not very good. It's just kind of a mess. I wanted this to be the glorious return of our Lord and Savior Kain. After dropping down to the wooden bridge, head left. I don't know if I passed it. I hope I haven't, because that would mean I have to replay this level. This game was apparently co-developed by, I forgot the name of the dev team, but I guess they did the Angry Video Game Nerd game. I don't know how that fares, but because I haven't played it, just because I can't be arsed to. But no, I just want higher quality standards. God damn it. Right? Like, why can't I also do an overhead swing with the Reaver to spice up combat a little bit? Maybe we haven't hit that wooden bridge thing. I don't know. I'm hoping I didn't miss anything. I will say, though, playing as Kain is doing a little bit more for me. Since, one, it's Kain. Was my favorite character in this franchise. And also because, since he's got the Reaver, like the actual physical Reaver, there's almost a bit of a power fantasy going on. You know, it's funny too. I lowered the music and sound effects. Oh, there's the wooden bridge. But like a lot of the in-game battle dialogue is really muted. No! Oh, that's a fun spawn. Immediately spawn and get shot at? Come on, though. Since this is a checkpoint, so I don't have to do that again. Yay. Oh, good. I don't know if that counts, though. That's the thing. I might have to get it again. Yeah, like, the level design just feels very amateurish. Oh, for fuck's sake. You know, I think the best course of action is just to completely break the wooden bridge there. If I could actually do it. You know, maybe don't have fucking fire there. Fuck. Fucking finally. And this is like normal difficulty too. Oh, good, I died. You know, I'm just gonna assume it fucking collected. I'm tired of going over there. Yes, okay. Inside a wall above the last gate near the end of the stage. Got it. That's a good question, Vale, that I don't have the answer to. But I know the reception of this game has not been great amongst fans and critics. And I don't think the sales have been all that great either. So I just can only hope that the sales for Soul Reaver Remastered and Defiance Remastered are enough to keep the franchise from going extinct again. And that Crystal Dynamics and or the Embracer Group maybe give it to a more competent and or experienced development team. If Crystal Dynamics is not going to do it themselves. Though in an ideal world, Amy would come back and go, let me fix this shit. But that'll never happen. And like, I like this song. I think the music is good. I just don't think it really fits this game or this franchise all that much. It's a little too bombastic for what this game is kind of offering, to be honest. That's what I want, Cal. I just want Amy to be like, fuck it, I'm gonna write this shit. BRB. I gotta go on a BRB.
Bro, who even did this?
Vale, enjoy your tea. And Clayton does do bombast. I think I've only played one other game where he was part of the OST, and that's Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct Season 3. And despite the fact that he and Atlas Plug were filling in for Mick Gordon, they were stepping into big fucking shoes. And even though I think ultimately the OST for Season 1 and Season 2 of Killer Instinct is better, I still really like the OST of Killer Instinct Season 3. So like, you know, I think he's a talented, good composer. I just don't think it really quite works for this. Oh, he did Dead Rising stuff? I had no idea. Which ones? That's very fitting. Jesus. Also, we don't have options here.
We love a redemption arc.
Yeah, like it's a bit mutt for what's going on in the game right now, you know? No disrespect to Clayton and his ability to compose track. Can we jump? What the fuck? And his ability to compose music, because I do think he's very talented. I just think there is a time and a place for bombast, especially given the history of this franchise. It's kind of like one of my chief criticisms of okay, I haven't played 4. I haven't played Dead Rising 4. It's been years since I played Dead Rising 3. So I don't remember, but I remember 3 having a decent soundtrack. 2, I think, has a pretty good soundtrack from what I remember. Although, again, it's been a hot minute since I played 2. But still. But it's like kind of one of my criticisms about the Demon Souls remake is I think the OST is far too bombastic compared to the original OST. Oh. Wait, is this gonna do the... Oh, God damn it. It does the whole fucking level, whatever. Compared to, the original game's OST. Oh. Fuck that. Bombast can work. It can work really, really good. I just think there is a time and a place for it. And when everything is bombastic, nothing is bombastic. Like, it just kind of gets a little grating, depending on the game. Like, Killer Instinct, I think it works, because it's a fucking fighting game. Everything has to be hype, bombastic, and everything like that. Like, the remix song, the remix of the Battletoads theme in, KI Season 3 is probably my favorite track in Season 3. It's exceptional.
Ends with my blade.
And Kim Woo's theme is also really, really good too.
Water.
Well, that's Mick Gordon. Mick Gordon is kind of on another level. Cal, did you know that Mick Gordon tried to get the gig to do, tried to petition to do Mortal Kombat, I think it's 11? And NetherRealm turned him down? And I'm like, bro, why the fuck would you turn down Mick Gordon? He wants to do your game. He could fucking do a banger killer Mortal Kombat OST.
Is anyone out there? Please help me.
Like, why would you not?
Please.
Oh, good, we're dead.
Don't leave me.
Yeah, pay Mick Gordon. I still, I didn't play much of it, but I remember digging his OST for Prey. And one of these days I want to go through the entirety of Prey Reboot. Even though my biggest problem about Prey Reboot is it's not fucking Prey.
Is anyone out there?
I do remember that when Prey came out, a lot of people were a little quote-unquote disappointed by the OST because they found it to be too subdued. And I'm like, bro, Mick is capable of multiple styles, you know? Fuck. Because I think a lot of people only really picked up on him after Doom.
Your darkness ends with my blade.
And we're unaware that no, he has a lot of range beyond just intense rock, you know?
Please, don't leave.
And Prey, from what I did play, yeah, a more subdued horror-themed OST is incredibly appropriate for what Prey was trying to do, you know? Of course. Okay, I'm gonna hit this fucking checkpoint, and then we're gonna go over here. Alright. At least we're not, like, almost dead.
Just a drop of water.
Shut up! Yeah, I also don't really understand why there's prisoners in these mountains. But yes, pay Mick Gordon, please. He needs his paycheck. After reaching the top of the platforms, head to the left and drop down to find it. Got it. Very descriptive. Oh. I'm assuming it's up here. Hoping it's up here. Like, I still also want to see Mick Gordon do a Devil May Cry game, because I think that could fuck. But this is also not to be disrespectful to Casey Edwards, because I think his work on Devil May Cry 5 is fan-fucking-tastic. And Casey's a protege of Mick Gordon. With his own unique style. Left and drop down a bit. That's very descriptive. Was it here? Yes. We did it. He did. And before he wrote Bury the Light, he wrote Devil Trigger. Devil Trigger fucks, and Bury the Light fucks even harder. It's like, bro, how? How?
Is anyone out there?
No.
Please, help me.
Nope, not doing it. Yeah, no, Casey Edwards is fantastic. He also worked on Killer Instinct Season 1 and 2, I believe, with Mick Gordon. And his wife, Allie Edwards, is a fantastic singer. You can hear her in Orchid's theme in Killer Instinct Season 1 and also Devil Trigger. Go left through the gate, or go through the gate to the next checkpoint and break the wall. Okay. But yeah, Mick Gordon, get Mick Gordon on stuff, get Casey Edwards on stuff.
blade.
Get Akira Yamaoka on stuff. Get I can't remember how to pronounce his name. The Nier composer. Get him on more stuff. Get. Fuck, I can't remember her name either. She was this composer on Street Fighter 2 and fuck. Kingdom Hearts and Mario RPG.
Cleanse Nosgoth of this plague.
And Parasite Eve. I feel like an asshole. Yes, Shimomura. She's fantastic. Get Yoko Kanno on more stuff as well. She's the composer for Cowboy Bebop. I think she's done a few video games as well. I think. Get Clayton on more stuff. Just stuff that's appropriate for his style. Like, I think you could get, I think Cell Dweller would be appropriate for Doom. You know? Was that the end of the... Oh, maybe this is still the same stage. Yeah, I think it's the same stage. It's a different part of it. Assuming, you know, Bethesda would pay him. Oh. I also don't know what else Atlas Plug has worked on. But, you know, his work on Killer Instinct Season 3 was good, so get him on more stuff. Also, some of the Hotline Miami composers. Those guys fuck. I don't remember the names off the top of my head though. And the Fury composers. You know? Go through the gate next to the checkpoint and break the wall at the end of the path.
Please, don't leave me.
Just make sure, you know, you pay him. Make sure everybody gets paid. If you're gonna hire somebody to work for you, maybe pay him. Like Mick Gordon. After climbing up and starting to head left, it will be under the platform next to the wall, next to a shackled NPC. Yeah, Toxic Avenger was really, really good. The Fury OST is fantastic.
Please, help me.
As much as Fury pisses me off, I have no complaints about the OST. The OST fucks. And it fucks hard. Same with Hotline Miami. And Hotline Miami also pisses me off, but not as much as Fury. I beat Hotline Miami. And I beat Hotline Miami 2. I like Hotline Miami. I didn't really like Hotline Miami 2. One of these days I should stream them though. And be mad on stream. Because those games are really fucking hard. No! I was holding up actually. But, you know, that's cool. I guess I'm gonna have to backtrack. And hope my health holds out. Well, at least I do also have a confirmation that if I pick up a collectible, it remains collected. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, Hotline Miami 2. I didn't like Hotline Miami 2. I didn't like it. I didn't think it was good. But maybe I'll like it now that it's years removed. Climb the platform and make your way to the top, heading left. It'll be inside a box. Oh yeah, the OST for Hotline Miami 2 was, as much as I didn't like the actual game itself, the OST for Hotline Miami 2 was really good. Okay, what was it? Top heading left. Okay. I don't know if this is the left, but no, that's a dead end. I will say this is a bit more descriptive than some of the other guides I've used for collectibles, but it's still pretty vague. You. There is a trophy for beating this on hard, which I will get off stream, because I don't want to fucking do this on hard on stream. And I'm curious as to what the fuck hard difficulty will do. You know, maybe the passive health drain wasn't a good idea? Oh, thank God. Because Jesus Christ, guys. Final collectible of the stage, inside a wall on the left after dropping down from a platform near the end of the stage. Oh, good.
Is anyone out
You know,
there?
fuck it.
Please help me.
I love leaps of faith. Yeah, like, I could see this music working for Doom.
Your blood now serves a greater purpose.
Please don't tell me this is the end of the stage. Wait, why was there dialogue there for no reason? There we go. It's very strange. Okay, oh my God, the same character twice in a row? Inside a wall after the first rotating fire turret. Vampire, embrace the sacred light of man, reject the bitter darkness of thy thirst. Here rests the mighty host of Seraphan, who stood their ground against the vampire curse. Profit from their example, ancient foe. Turn your back on bloodlust and walk the path of righteousness that brings an end to woe. What?
In their arrogance, the Sarafan carved sermons for vampires on the walls of their crypt.
Why would they do that?
Reject the bitter darkness of my thirst. Hear me, pathetic ghosts. An implacable enemy has come into your midst, and I shall defile every pretty sentiment you cling to in death.
I love fire traps. It's like up there, I guess. Jesus. Can I fucking jump up here, please? Thank you. Jesus Christ. Cal, you love horny robot sex songs. Inside a wall on the left after dropping down from the wooden bridge. Okay, well, we just gotta look out for a wooden bridge. Which I'm sure it won't be on fire. I don't remember the Tomb of the Sarafan having this many goddamn fire traps, but, you know, whatever. Maybe the fire traps all broke. Vampire, surrender yourself to Sarafan light. Tame your bloodlust with pillared faith, but if you won't, then on this night it shall be as Lord Mobius saith.
Another quaint bit of preaching. Deluded Sarafan fools. The last thing Lord Mobius said was for my ears, before I removed his head.
Hey, how the fuck is this bridge still there if there's fire on it? Come on now. Saber, it's a video game. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. This is very silly. After a long drop, head left and break a wall. Oh, and then this is the last oh, and there's no collectibles in stage 8. Yay! Behold the crypt of courageous hearts. Behold the ossuary of beloved bones. In vaults of valor we inter the names of those who embodied the Sarafans' fame.
More of this grotesque Sarafan poetry. This is not the ossuary of beloved bones. It is the womb of my kingdom come.
Hell, you love Kingdom Come. Ow! Here rest Menzidius, scourge of the biters who broke themselves upon his sword, captain of war, greatest of fighters, pure of heart and true of word.
He sounds like someone I might resurrect just for the pleasure of killing afresh.
Long drop! They said something about a long drop. Head left and break a wall. Oh. Hal, we're reaving. You love reaving. That's why they call you Reaver Time Cal. Like, I think this song mostly fits. The vampires sought to destroy this world and breed an evil none could withstand, but fate foresaw a different option and fashioned the savior Seraphan. Honor these names and revere these bones, Raziel, Melchiah, Rahab, Terrell, Duma, and Zephon, cherished among us for destroying the monstrous Janos Audron.
Thanks to the boasting of some pathetic mason, I believe I have found the Seraphan corpses I will raise and repurpose.
Hell, can you quote that? I think we need more quotes about your fertile womb, Cal. What the fuck are you? Ow!
Some arcane construct left behind as a last desperate defender of the tomb.
I hit you? Ow. Oh. Ow! I'm hitting triangle. Oh, that's the only way I can damage him? Oh, okay. We're probably gonna die, but, you know, whatever. No! It kind of acts and looks like something out of one of the DS Castlevania games. I don't remember which one, but hitting it is not great. Trying to hit it is not great, I mean. But then again, so far every single boss fight has been kind of underwhelming. And by kind of, I mean extremely underwhelming. And in many cases, very, very easy to cheese. Ow. Like that first boss fight against Seraphan Raziel. Ow. All we had to do was like dive kick to victory. Now granted, one could kind of argue that this is kind of par for the course of the franchise, because as much as I love the franchise, you know, one could also argue that in many cases the gameplay is a little lacking or underdeveloped or half-baked. You know, I don't mind it, but like Soul Reaver 1, a sizable portion of that game is fucking block puzzles, which can annoy the fuck out of people. The combat in most of the Legacy of Kain games has been incredibly simple, but ultimately fine. But this is kind of like very, 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 very simple. You know? Almost completely thoughtless. Like, I don't have to put much thought or effort into anything. Now, granted, you could also maybe argue that about some of the Castlevania games, but there's still strategy into, like, try to avoid getting hit or different builds you can try in the DS games. Whereas here, it just really feels underdeveloped. And kind of aggravating and tilting. Like, trying to dodge his attacks is not particularly great or fun. In fact, in some cases, it almost feels a little impossible. Like, I don't know if there's a clear-cut pattern to his attacks. We almost had him the one time, though. How? What's that, dude? It's a fucking auto attack. It said press triangle. I have no control except for when I press triangle, and somehow he missed. Somehow he flew over. Almost there. Yeah, we did it.
They victus!
Hey, we did it.
Here sleep the Sarafans, mightiest champions, and still they cling to mortality, blind to time's true face. A mongrel cur, skulking through every shadow, gnashing endlessly at the leash of its master, Mobius. The
Neo! Neo, how's it going, dude? How was Final Fantasy? Welcome on in, Raiders. I'm James, also known as Saber0307. We're currently slogging through Legacy of Kain Ascendance. If anybody has to do any post-stream care, totally understand. You do you. Get some eats, get some sleeps, get some rests, get some drinks, whatever you need to do. But thank you for rating us, Neo. Thank you for bringing your viewers over here. How was your stream? How was the Final Fantasy? Yeah, I kind of like this PS1 style more.
I will conjure your spirit back from the void that harbors it, and your name will scour the tongues of mortals, spoken only in fear. You will be my firstborn. Steel yourself as I rend you from the womb of death. Brother in wrath, brother in thirst, I submit my flesh to your sting. Bite to the quick now, and discover the rich wellspring within me. Now to collect my bounty,
Stranger of Paradise, you mean?
a flow of rubies in a bejeweled cup. My blood, suffused with ancient power,
Cal, can you quote that?
awakens the dead and binds them to my will.
I don't think this is how Kain resurrected them. Because I'm pretty sure he used his soul?
I resurrect you with this vampiric gift and
But whatever.
baptize you in the essence of my very soul. Rise,
Well, now he's talking about that, but I still don't think that worked.
Rise
How it worked, but whatever.
and serve.
Again, I'm just mostly viewing this as just a non-canon fan game.
You wouldn't want to see my bad side.
Bad fan fiction, Vale, because there can be really good fan fiction. And there can be really bad fan fiction.
Centuries slipped by, and my lord's empire decayed. My brothers and I remained loyal to Kain, even as Nosgoth withered.
Is this game gonna have consistent art style or what? Consistent art direction? Like, holy shit, dude. It keeps swapping different art styles, different art direction. Like every few chapters. It's fucking weird.
This is the keep of Raziel, First Lieutenant of Emperor Kain. Why have you trespassed here, vampire?
Oh, it's a Lilith, isn't it?
I am a Lilith. Look upon my face. Do you find no sense of the familiar? No memory of our shared blood?
Nah, because I don't believe you're his sister. I think
What
this is
blood could I
bullshit.
share with you? I am a son of Kain.
You have been fathered many times over, Raziel. Kain sired you from ash and dust. Is there no recollection of what came before?
A millennium passed. Its echoes hold no meaning for me.
What if I could reveal the secrets of those years, and lay them bare like they were only yesterday? Will you look upon the face of your human father? Our human father?
Uh-huh.
I have no sister vampire, only brothers.
This amulet partakes in Hilden magic. It shows truths, Raziel.
Uh-huh.
A pretty trinket, charlatan. But I will look. My eyes never turn from amusement.
It's an
Our hearts were light, Raziel. Innocence is a paradoxical weight. A heaviness realized only after it is gone. Admit you recognize yourself.
I do. But who is the other boy?
Matthias, whom we cherished as a second brother. He would become my world. See yourself as the kind and nurturing boy you were, Raziel. That raven, is it familiar to you?
I take little notice of winged creatures.
Perhaps awareness will make you more observant. You found the injured raven in the woods and pledged to see it fly again. Your devotion was rewarded. The raven healed and took flight. For 3 days, you lingered, expecting it to return. Callously, I mocked your expectation. But then... your faith was rewarded. The raven returned to you, bearing this gift. Unknown to either of us at the time, this was no mere bird. It has always been present in our lives, always watching, and sometimes leading. It is the minion of Kaisetsik. One evening, years later, Kain and a tribe of vampires descended upon our village. You and Matthias were so valiant in our defense. We were separated. I found Matthias wounded, with a hideous creature crouched over him. It was ancient beyond reckoning, driven by a primordial hunger, and cursed with a touch that unmade flesh and soul alike. The change came upon him in an instant, but he was dying. I drew my blade, split my own palm, and offered the blood to his lips. That is how you found us. Without questioning, without hearing my pleas, you slew Matthias and decapitated my right hand, as one would cut out envenomed flesh to stop the spread of infection.
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? He decapitated what?
Bro really chose violence.
He decapitated what? What? That's... No. That's not... No. That's not what the... No, you don't decapitate a hand. I hate this game.
I see it did not work.
Quite the opposite, brother. It sped a far more lethal venom into my heart. A pure hatred of you, as our paths seemed to fork in a manner that could never reconverge. But I've learned time insists on circles, even when the mind apprehends only straight lines. Though you maimed me, my transformation was not stymied. As the vampiric alteration came over me, the Raven guided me to a place unshackled by time. The misty woods of Kain, a being part human and part Hilden, whose human soul suffered torment in the demon realm. I agreed to rescue his soul, but not before achieving my goal of restoring Matthias. Through Hilden's sorcery, Kain fashioned me a new right hand for my quest. And something even more precious.
What?
I will reveal it when you are ready.
Then tell me, sister, what was my path?
You became a Sarafan Inquisitor.
Ha! Such an absurd falsehood.
See
How
for
are we going to
yourself,
retcon
brother.
this?
Do you
Since
recognize
Raziel did
those
not know any
faces?
of this
Turel, Dumas, Melchiah.
before Soul Raver 1.
Kain would not cull his greatest lieutenants from his fiercest adversaries.
The thought wasn't his. Someone led him to it.
Led by you? Kain would never embrace such delusions.
Perhaps it is the presence of Hilden magic, but I found I have powers of persuasion. Before I sought Kain, I turned to Mobius. My plea fell on deaf ears. He cursed me to drift in the stream of time, never knowing when or where I would emerge next. Only Kai's Wood offered refuge, though even it is a cursed place forsaken by time. Time itself became my adversary.
Pretty sure Mobius can't do that.
I pressed on, and Kain aided me as best he could. Denied by Mobius, I pursued Kain, seeking the truths of a temporal paradox. In return, I revealed the hidden crypt of the Sarafan, the tomb where you and the other Inquisitors rested in silence. I spoke of your worth, of the lieutenants you could become. In that act, I shaped your rebirth. In a way, I am both your sister and your mother.
You did all of this to humiliate a memory?
I learned that only one relic, the Heart of Darkness, holds the power to restore life to a vampire. To Matthias, Janos Audron guarded it. Look upon yourself, brother. Witness the darkest stain upon your soul. You slew Janos Audron and took the heart. Now, you must give it to me. With it, I shall confront Kain once more and force him to create a paradox.
Bitch, why the fuck would he have it?
I shall wield the heart myself.
He was dead.
And bring Matthias back from the grave.
Why would he have it? He was killed. Are you stupid? Don't answer that, because I know you are. How would he even know where it is? He's been dead. Jesus Christ. All right, I'm going to go on a BRB.
Rafflecopter.
God damn it, dude. This game is fucking... end of the stage, climb a wall on the right. Okay. Where do you want me to go?
Maybe the real video was in here.
What do you want me to do? Why am I losing health? I had to smack her to get... What? Okay, sure. Why? Hey, thanks, Cal.
Water!
I know you have the heart of darkness, Raziel. After everything I've shown you, how dare you keep it from me?
Why would he have it? Why would he have the heart of darkness? He wouldn't. Are you stupid? Don't answer that, because we know you are. Fuck. God damn it. There we go. No, he wouldn't have. Stage 2, okay. This is just colossally bad writing for a really, really, really badly written character, which is really, really upsetting. Exceptionally upsetting. Also, if this is Raziel and Kain's like Raziel's home or whatever, why are there fucking spike pits everywhere? Whatever.
Water! Just a drop of water!
I know you have the heart of darkness, Raziel.
Like, I get her idea of wanting to know where it is, and it fucking Christ. Wanting to know where it is. I get that. And her quest to find it, or whatever. But there is literally no reason to suspect why he would have it, especially after when he did have it, briefly, he was a human, and he died, and it's now 1,000 years later, and he is a vampire. Like...
Water! Just a drop of water!
Shut up.
I know you have the heart of darkness, Raziel. After everything I've shown you, how dare you keep it from me? Kill me.
You were just asking me to kill you. Shut up.
By the pillars, wings.
Behold, the other gift of Hilden magic.
Why? No, that's not how Hilden magic works.
The amulet and its magic have always been yours. I have merely been their keeper these many centuries. Consult the amulet. It has borne witness to our lives.
What resolution do you truly seek?
There is no end,
This
brother.
is depressing, dude.
Only beginnings. The same change that dawned upon me is coming to you. When it does, I will find you and see if you emerge more amenable to my needs. And at last bring me the heart of darkness.
Okay.
Stop! I command you!
What's happening?
I could not hear or see. All was black. I had only the amulet's visions for company, and memories that were not my memories at all.
We're retconning how Raziel got his wings now? Bro. Bro. I am beating this stage and then I am raiding out. I can't take any more of this. Right now anyway. Inside a wall near a pit. For fuck's sake. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, cool. He can shoot through walls. That's great. Oh, I see it. It's right here. Oh, that's neat. We're smacking stuff with our wings. That's actually not terrible. Inside a wall below a checkpoint. Okay. Well, which checkpoint are we talking about? Looks much higher. Okay. Oh, good. Have a good night, Vale. Thank you for stopping by, you cutie. Man, you just fall like a fucking sack of hammers the minute I stop pressing the X button.
The underscore eternal wants to let everyone in chat know they're cute.
Yeah, I was pressing X. Cal, were you here? Were you here? Did you see it? Did you see it, Cal? They retconned how Raziel got his wings. This is ass, dude. They really are. Fucking Alaylath is seemingly fucking goddamn responsible for fucking goddamn everything. Every goddamn major event in this fucking franchise is now Alaylath's doing. That's not how you introduce a new fucking character to a long-running franchise, Bitbot. This is not how you do it. Well, we haven't reached that checkpoint yet. Yeah, it's definitely not here. Oh, for fuck's sake. Foot taps water, immediately fucking die. Okay, yeah, whatever. Fucking Christ. I didn't even release glide there or get hit. I don't know why we sunk like a rock there. Inside a wall. Oh, it was stage 3, so now we're on stage 3. Okay. Oh, alright. Yeah, okay. Autocannon? Yeah? Nope, that's water. I should have... Nope. Okay. I'm just dumb. That's fine, although I still think the level design of this game is pretty fucking rancid. Not quite as bad as the narrative, though. This is fucking Super Mario Brothers? Why is shit attacking me from off screen? After going down, head left until the end. Oh. Oh, I see it. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. It's fucking 20 feet away. How is it firing fireballs at me? Jesus fucking Christ. It's fine. We got the relic.
inside a wall. On the right side after falling into a pit. Okay.
Can I even smash this thing? No, we can't. It's just something that just consistently fires at you for no discernible reason. Forever.
Falling into a pit, you say?
You know, I think I pinpointed exactly what's so rancid about the level design. Like, the environmental hazards are just seemingly placed with no real rhyme or reason. They're just, like, arbitrarily thrown all over the place. It almost feels like bad Mario Maker levels. Or, you know, those, like, troll fucking levels that you'd like, Kaizo ROM hacks and shit like that, just not nearly as difficult. Like somebody being like, ooh, wouldn't it be funny if we did this? You know, just to get the player killed or injured or whatever. Like everything, like there's just no thought, no rhyme, no reason, no nothing. Wait a minute.
Did I miss something?
I did! Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it. I don't want to replay this level, even though I'm going to have to on hard difficulty. Because we're a hard boy. Not there. Maybe... Yes, down here. Guess we're relatively close. All I gotta do is pick it up. All I gotta do is touch it. And we were killed because we ran out of health because of the passive health rate. No. Okay, good. We got it. We can die. Fuck it.
Okay. On the main path near the end of the stage, go down the path between the two fire zones.
Bro, this entire chapter has more stages than any other fucking chapter in the game. Jesus Christ. This is like 2 chapters worth. Crammed into a single goddamn chapter. Alright, come on now. Almost there. Okay, inside a wall, no. Go down the path between 2 fire zones and then inside a wall near the end of the stage. There's only 2 on this, okay. I'm assuming this is what you mean by 2 fire zones? Yes, it is. Trophy! Yay! And then they said inside a wall near the end of the stage, huh? Looks like it's hard to miss, so that's nice. So this game, True DK0, was made by, where is it? It was published by Crystal Dynamics. I agree. Let me see here. Video game. No. Yeah, I think this is it. Yes. Okay. So it was made by BitBot Media and Freak Zone Games, apparently. Although for whatever reason, Freak Zone Games is not really frequently listed as part of the development team for this game. Crystal Dynamics was only the publisher or rights holder or whatever. I don't know what else BitBot Media has done game-wise. If they've done any other games. Oh, this is the only game that BitBot Media has developed, allegedly, apparently. Everything about this is just so sloppy and amateurish. And it's outside of just the fact that as a diehard Legacy of Kain fan, this is depressing and upsetting, right? Just as a gamer too, like, there's so many games inspired by Castlevania, so many retro 2D platformers out there, action adventure platformers. Like, there's that just do this so much fucking better. Like, I didn't play much of it and I wasn't super invested in it, but I know, like, Blasphemous, for example, is really critically acclaimed. Or really well regarded, right? Give it to them. I played a little bit of it, Sultan Sanctuary. That was really good from what I played. Give it to them. To my understanding, DK, the way I don't know, like, when the idea of making this game came about, but I know that Crystal Dynamics licensed the property to BitBot, and BitBot launched a Kickstarter a year or two ago for a Legacy of Kain comic book. And the comic book was overwhelmingly successful on Kickstarter. Maybe because of the Kickstarter success, BitBot decided, hey, we could make a new game. Or, you know, maybe they renegotiated with Crystal. Fucking Christ. I don't know. But they decided to make this game an adaptation of that comic book. Jesus. And unfortunately for us, and I suppose for BitBot, the reception of the comic was really bad. Nobody likes the comic, or at least most people don't like the comic. That'll work. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't want to die. Please, no, 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 no. Fuck you! It was probably too late to course correct. I imagine that this game's budget was probably not very high. And narratively, I don't want to blame the individual developers who worked on the game. Gameplay-wise, I'll fucking criticize it all goddamn day, but even still, I imagine they didn't have a lot of time and or money. But it still doesn't make it any less fun to play. I've never actually played Nosgoth. I have heard, though, that it was really, really, really bad, because I had, like, no interest in it, because it's like, why would I want to do a multiplayer Legacy of Kain game? Wait, is there another stage?
Greetings, brother.
Or did I miss the collectible? I might have missed
Your
it.
new wings become you. A word of counsel. Do not speak of them to Kain. He is a master, not a mentor. He tempers his lieutenants like iron, forging servants, not successors. Now, tell me, did you bring me the Heart of Darkness?
I will say, though, that this game, from memory, because it's been a hot minute since I played it, it makes Blood Omen 2 look good.
The heart is a relic lost to time, sister. Why do you believe I possess it?
I believe you can obtain it. After all, you owe me at least one kindness.
I owe you nothing.
Don't be foolish. You now understand why you earned my malice, and you must atone.
Your malice is stupid.
While I was reborn within that cocoon, your sins were laid bare too. You have slain the innocent as well, Alelith. Their blood cries out for the same retribution you would inflict upon me.
The door to our past has opened, and it will not close. You will recall the location of the Heart of Darkness, and you will deliver it to me.
Why would he know its location at all, you dumbass?
You demand what I cannot give.
Trust the amulet to reclaim memories from your Sarafan days. Without question, you took the heart. It is only a matter of uncovering what you did with it.
Okay, yeah, so I missed the final collectible in that chapter. Lovely.
I return to find you in deep consultation with the past.
But it's also
Perhaps
riddled
now
with
you're
plot
ready to
holes,
help
True
me?
DK. Although at least one of those plot holes was ironed out by the time with Defiance. We still don't have a resolution to how the hell Vorador is alive, but at least we got resolution for Janos. All right, I need to take a break because goddamn, dude, this game is exhausting. This game is upsetting. Thank you all for stopping by, and Neo, thank you for the raid. Might be back later tonight or tomorrow. We'll see. Might have something surprising in store for tomorrow. Something really surprising, John. Something incredibly surprising. Maybe. It depends on how things work out. But I'm not allowed to talk about it. We'll see. Anyways, I'm going to send you all on over to Eckerd, who is doing Octopath Traveler. So y'all take care of yourselves, stay safe, be excellent to each other, and I'll catch you all next stream. Farewell, goodbye.